Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Go ahead and get yourself all warmed up with those total body extensions. Fighter bounce with the arm swing, squats with the twist, and those jumping jacks. Go ahead and get yourself all fired up. In 3, 2, 1. For today's workout, we do have strength day, upper body day. We have 9 total exercises on the list. We will run through them 4 times through. We have 30 seconds on, 10-second transition in between. So like I said, we'll run through all the exercises 4 times through. We'll show Janae, we'll show you all the exercises for at home. And for everybody here, Teresa will be showing everybody for at the gym. For the first exercise, we'll go into those shifting weight tricep push-ups. What you're going to do is get into that tricep push-up, have those hands a little bit closer than usual, so you can work those triceps, and then at the bottom of that push-up, you're going to shift your weight side to side with those on that. Otherwise, you can do a regular tricep push-up on those. Just keep those hands nice and close, below your shoulders on those. Otherwise, you can also do that dynamic plank, which you go from high plank to low plank position. Next up will be those piston rows for everybody here at the gym. You're going to have your upper body parallel towards the ground, and you're going to lead with those elbows as you pretend like you're punching the ground with those. Make sure those elbows go past your back, and make sure you keep that back flat. For everybody at home, you'll do those weighted or towel or sheet rows with those ones, so keep your upper body parallel towards the ground. With those, as you're leading with those elbows, make sure those elbows go past your back on those rows. Next exercise will be that banana hold. So you're going to hold that banana. Make sure your hands, your arms are behind your shoulders, right about there. You don't want them above there. You want to keep them nice and behind. You can also have your feet above the ground or below there. You can also do pulses instead, where you can get back into position and then hold it for a second and come back down. Otherwise, you can do those leg lifts, which you can keep those legs nice and straight as you come up. Make sure those heels do not touch the ground as you come up through those. Next up, for everybody here at the gym, we'll have those step-up front raises. So you're going to go on that box and get that step-up and front raise at the top of those step-ups on there, making sure you keep it nice and controlled with those. Everybody at home, you will be doing the lunge front raise, so you do a reverse lunge with those front raises at the same time on those. If those lunges start to aggravate, you can just focus on those front raises instead. Next up, we've got those kneeling bicep curls. You'll be in a kneeling position on this one. You're going to focus on those bicep curls. Make sure that you're from knees up to your shoulders, you're nice and straight up as you're coming up. Go through that full range of motion, squeeze those biceps at the top of those. Next exercise we have are those 2 push-ups and 2 mountain climbers. So first you're going to start up with those 2 push-ups, either on your toes or on your knees, get that full range of motion. After you finish those 2 push-ups, you're going to do those 2 mountain climbers. You can do 2 each side and then go back into those 2 push-ups on those. You can either do one or the other. You can focus either on the push-ups and mountain climbers as well. Next up, everybody will get into those white squat upright rows. Everybody here will be using those kettlebells. Everybody at home, you can use your weighted bag on those or your towels. You're going to get nice and deep into that wide squat. Make sure those legs, those feet are wide apart, and you keep that chest nice and high. Get deep into that squat, and then get into the upright row. Make sure those elbows are nice and high with those upright rows on there, and then make sure that weight does not go above your chin on those. And then the next exercise will be those thrusters. So this one you're going to be, you're going to have your weight right above your shoulders. You're going to come up, extend up at the top, get that press up at the top, slight bend in your knees. And remember, it's not a squat with those thrusters. You're just getting a slight bend with those knees as you're coming up with those thrusters. Next up, last exercise will be those weighted sit-ups. So you're going to grab that weight, being on the mat, on the ground. You have your weight looking towards the ceiling, have those arms extended as you come up through that sit-up on there, making sure that you hold that weight, it's up towards the ceiling, and your knees are 90 degrees on those as you come through it. If it is a little too much impact for your shoulders, you can have it right above your chest instead. Just keep those weighted sit-ups nice and controlled. Those are our exercises. That is the shift at that muscle factory, so go and get yourself ready. But first, we'll start off with those shifting weight tricep push-ups. We're going to get this a Friday workout started. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go, everybody. Keep that focus. Hold those tricep push-ups. Remember, at the bottom of that push-up, you want to shift your weight on those ones, either back and forth or to the side. Otherwise, you can do regular tricep push-ups or that dynamic plank. Just keep that focus. We have less than 10 seconds. Hit those last push-ups in. Remember, you can either do them on your toes or on your knees. We have 2, 1. All right, so next up will be those piston rows. You have your upper body parallel towards the ground. Remember, lead with those elbows. Bring those elbows past your back. We get started in 2, 1. Let's go. All right, so everybody here at the gym, make sure you're doing those piston rows. We're punching the ground with those elbows, with those heads. Make sure you're leading with those elbows past your back. Squeeze those muscles as you come up. Squeeze that back. Feel those reps, everybody. You've got this. We have about 10 more seconds. Next up will be that banana hold or the pulse, or you can do those leg lifts. Keep it up, everybody. You've got this. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, next up will be the banana hold, so get onto the mat. Get yourself ready. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. Remember, hold that banana hold. Make sure your hands are behind your shoulders, not in front of your body. You can also do the pulses instead. You can hold it for a second and bring it back down. Otherwise, you can do those leg lifts. Just make sure those pulses, those hands, those arms are behind your shoulders, right behind you. Pretend like you're a banana. Less than 10 seconds. Next up will be those step up or those lunge front raises. We have 2, 1. Nice. Everybody here, we have those step ups with the front raises. At home, we have those lunges with the front raises. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Remember, get that lunge, get that front raise as you're going through those motions. Remember, you're going to raise around your shoulders. You don't want to have them above your shoulders on those reps. Nice job, everybody. Keep that focus. Keep getting those reps. We have about 10 seconds. Next up will be those kneeling bicep curls. Keep it up. Get those last front raises in. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get into that kneeling position and get ready for those bicep curls. We will get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, let's go. Keep it up with those bicep curls. Bring it all the way down. Get that full extension with those arms, and then squeeze those biceps at the top. Flex those muscles, everybody. Get those reps. Keep those muscles under tension. You've got this. Also don't want to see you swinging your body as you get those reps. We have less than 10 seconds. Next up will be those 2 push-ups and those 2 mountain climbers. We have 2, 1. Get ready. 2 push-ups, 2 mountain climbers. Get ready for those. You can either one or the other as well. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice, get those push-ups, get those 2 mountain climbers, and it could keep going, keep that motion going. Remember, you can do those push-ups on your knees as well, but get back to those mountain climbers. Make sure that their body's nice and flat. You're not piking up those hips on those mountain climbers. We have less than 10 seconds. After this will be that wide squat upright row. Keep it up, everybody, at 3, 2, 1. Nice. Get ready. Grab your kettlebell here at the gym. Everybody grab your weighted back for those wide squat upright rows. We have 2, 1. Let's get it. Nice. Remember, wide squat stance. Get deep into that squat. Lead with those elbows on that upright row. Make sure those elbows are nice and high and that weight does not go above your chin. Control your reps. Feel it in your shoulders, everybody. And get deep into those squats at the bottom. We have less than 10 seconds. Next up will be those thrusters. You got this. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. Grab that weighted back for those thrusters, or you can grab those dumbbells for your thrusters here at the gym. We have 3, 2, 1. Onto those thrusters. Notice as Shanae's body is nice and straight. She's pushing up with that press at the top. Only slight bend in your knees, not into a full squat. Keep it up, everybody. You are doing awesome at home. Loving those shoulder presses. Keep it up with those thrusters, everybody. You've got this. Slight bend in those knees. We have less than 10 seconds. Next up is those weighted sit-ups. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Get ready when you get on the mat for those weighted sit-ups, either overhead or right on your chest. Get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, here we go. Remember, keep that weight above, up towards the ceiling as you're doing those weighted sit-ups. Nice job, everybody. Keep it up. I can't see everybody at home, but I'm trusting that you are getting those sit-ups in with those weights. We have less than 10 seconds, and we'll go back to the top to those shifting weight tricep push-ups. Keep it up, keep it up. All right, so we went back to the top to that shifting weight tricep push-up or those regular tricep push-ups. We will get started in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, shift that weight at the bottom of those push-ups and then come right back towards the top. We're going to do those regular tricep push-ups on your knees as well. Just keep that focus. You've got this, everybody. Less than 10 seconds, then we'll go to those piston rows or those regular rows for everybody at home. You've got this. We have 3, 2, 1. Get ready. Over here we have the piston rows at home. We have those rows, upper body parallel towards the ground. Get ready in 2, 1. Let's get it. All right, is everybody here with those piston rows? Pretend like you're punching the ground. Also lead with those elbows. Control those reps. Squeeze that back at the top. You've got this. You've got this. Hit those reps. Today is the shift at the muscle factory. So let's get stronger today. Less than 10 seconds. Next up will be that banana hold or that banana pulse. You got this. We have 3, 2, 1. Guys, get onto the mat. Get yourself ready. We've got this. 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, hold that banana hold. Make sure those arms are not in front of your head or not in front of your chest or nice and behind your back, behind your shoulders on that. You're in a big banana. Hold that position. And then you can also get down into those pulses, or you can do those leg lifts. Just make sure those heels are not touching the ground and those legs are nice and straight. We have less than 10 seconds. Next up will be those step up with those front raises. We have 2, 1.
Rest.
Give it up, less than 10 seconds. We'll get ready for those step ups with those front raises. Over in home, we have those lunges with the front raises in 2, 1. Let's go. Nice with those front raises. Keep it up, keep it up. Everybody at home, you have those lunges going with those front raises. Nice. There we go. Keep it up, keep it up. We have about 10 seconds. Next up will be those kneeling bicep curls. We have 3, 2, 1.
Rest.
Nice. Get ready to be into that kneeling position. Keep those bodies nice and straight from your knees to your shoulders. We'll get started in 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, get that full range of motion with those bicep curls. Flex those biceps at the top. Let's build that lean muscle today. You've got this, you've got this. Nice job, everybody. Loving those reps. Loving those reps at home as well. We have about 10 seconds. Next up will be those 2 push-ups and those 2 mountain climbers. We have 3, 2, 1.
Rest.
Nice. Get ready for those 2 push-ups and those 2 mountain climbers. We will get ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Nice. Get those 2 push-ups. Make sure that those elbows are not flared out on those push-ups. Nice. There we go. There we go. Loving this work today. Everybody at home, I can't see you, but I know you're doing your work. Less than 10 seconds. Next up will be that wide squat upright row. Give it up, get those last push-ups, get those last mountain climbers. Nice. Next up, wide squat upright row. Grab your weight, grab your kettlebell here at the gym. Get ready. 2, 1, let's go. Eyes lead with those elbows at the top of those wide squat upright rows. To get deep into those squats, remember it is a wide squat, so you want your feet wide apart on those ones, just like Janae is doing right there. Keep it up, keep it up. Make sure those elbows are nice and high. We have about 10 seconds. Next up will be those thrusters. Keep it up, everybody. You got this. Nice. Next up, we got those thrusters. Get ready. Remember, slight bend in those knees, not a full squat. Have it right on your chest. We have 2, 1, let's go. Keep it up with those thrusters. Nice. Slight bend in the knee and then thrust at the top with those shoulder presses. You got this, everybody. Keep it up. Nice. Everybody at home doing those thrusters. Love it. We have 10 seconds. Next up will be those weighted sit-ups. Keep it up. Get those last thrusters in. 2, 1. Nice. Weighted sit-ups. Get back on that mat. Remember, have that weight up towards the ceiling or right above your chest. We get started in 2, 1. Let's go. If you're having that weight above the ceiling, always keep those arms extended. Keep it up. You've got this. Remember, 90 degrees with those knees on those sit-ups. You've got this. We have about 10 seconds before we go back to the top to those shifting weight push-ups. We're almost there to get those last sit-ups in. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, so going back to the top, we are halfway through. 2 more rounds of this. We've got this. Let's make this second half strong. We have 2, 1, onto those shifting tricep push-ups. Nice. Keep those hands nice and close. These are tricep push-ups, everybody. So I don't want to see those hands too wide, and I want them to be below your shoulders as you're getting into that push-up, and then shift your weight at the bottom. We have less than 10 seconds. Next up will be those piston rows. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. Grab that weight. Get ready for those rows. Piston rows are at home, your regular rows with that upper body parallel towards the ground. We have 2, 1. Let's get it. Remember, lead with those elbows with those rows. Squeeze that back. Don't let those shoulders round. You've got this. You've got this. Keep it up. Keep it up. Squeeze that back. All right, so about 10 seconds. Next up will be that banana hold or those banana pulses. You've got this. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go and get onto the mat for those banana holds or those banana pulses. Get ready. We get started in 2, 1. Let's get it. Let's get it. Give it up. Give it up. Keep it up, everybody. We've got this. Hold that banana hold. Make sure those arms extended behind your shoulders. We have less than 10 seconds. Next up will be those step-up front raises or those reverse lunge front raises. We have 2, 1. Guys, grab those weights. Get ready. We get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep it up with those front raises. Make sure those weights do not go above your shoulders, right up toward your shoulders. Keep it up, keep it up. Everybody at home, keep it up with those front raises and those lunges. We've got this, everybody. Control that weight, control those reps. Less than 10 seconds. And we get into those kneeling bicep curls. Nice, 2, 1. Go ahead and get ready into that kneeling position. Keep that body nice and straight. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Get that full range of motion. I want you to make the most out of your reps. I want you to get the most results as possible. So let's build that lean muscle. Let's get stronger today. Just keep pushing yourself. Keep getting those reps. We have less than 10 seconds. Next up will be those 2 push-ups and those 2 mountain climbers. We've got this. Keep it up. Get those last bicep curls in. We have 2, 1. Nice. Get ready. Push-ups and mountain climbers. We will get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Nice. Make sure you do not pike up those hips on those mountain climbers. Keep it up, everybody. There we go, we've got this. Get those push-ups, get those mountain climbers, get as many reps as you can get. We have less than 10 seconds. Finish up that exercise. Next up will be those thrusters. White squat upright rows. Grab that weight for those white squat upright rows, legs nice and wide apart. Deep into the squat, lead with those elbows. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Nice, lead with those elbows. Make sure that weight does not go above your chin. Keep that chest nice and high on those squats. Weight on those heels. Nice job, everybody at home. We have about 10 seconds, then we'll get into those thrusters. Keep that perfect form. Keep getting those reps. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice, get ready. We have those thrusters. Remember, slide bend in those knees, not a full squat. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hit those presses at the top with those thrusters. You've got this. Nice, loving all those reps at home. See those weights getting lifted above our shoulders. Keep it up. Nice job, everybody here. Keep it up, getting those reps. Don't slow down, don't give up. Less than 10 seconds. When we have those weighted sit-ups. Get those last reps in. Nice, weighted sit-ups. Get back on that mat. Get yourself ready. We get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Nice. Keep it up with those weighted sit-ups. Remember, you want those knees 90 degrees on the ground on those weighted sit-ups. Keep it up. Keep it up. We've got this. 10 seconds before we go back to the top. One more time in 2, 1. One more round of this. One more time with these exercises, starting with those shifting weight tricep push-ups. We get started in 2, 1. Let's go. Keep it up. Nice. Then at the bottom of those push-ups, you can shift your weight. You can also do regular tricep push-ups for burning out. Just keep that focus. Don't let yourself stop. I know we're feeling that burn. I know we're feeling tired. Less than 10 seconds. And then we'll get into those piston rows or those regular rows at home. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and get ready. Piston rows or the regular rows at home. Upper body parallel towards the ground. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There we go. Keep that upper body parallel towards the ground. Lead with those elbows. Squeeze that back. Punch the ground with those fists. Don't let those shoulders round, everybody. You've got this. We are almost there. We have about 10 seconds with these reps. Don't hold anything back. Hit those rows. Keep it up. We have 3, 2, 1. Onto that banana hold. Get ready. Remember, you want your arms extended behind your shoulders, not in front of your chest. Get ready. Let's go. You've got this. We've got this. We have about 10 seconds. Next up will be those step-up front raises or those lunge with the front raises. Keep it up. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. Get ready for those front raises with the step-ups or those lunges. We have 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep it up, keep it up. Nice with those front raises. Flex those shoulders at the top of those reps, everybody. You've got this. Nice, loving these reps, loving those front raises. Keep it up, keep that focus, less than 10 seconds. Then we'll get into that kneeling bicep curl. Almost there, we have 3, 2, 1. Get ready, get into that kneeling position. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice. Loving these bicep curls, everybody. Control those weights, control those muscles. We're building lean muscle today. We are going to get stronger. Don't give up on yourself. I know we're feeling that burn. I know we're feeling tired, but keep fighting. Less than 10 seconds. We'll get into those 2 push-ups and those 2 mountain climbers. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. On to those push-ups and those mountain climbers. Everybody get ready. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Nice. Loving those mountain climbers, loving those push-ups. Make sure those elbows are not flared out on those push-ups. Nice job, everybody. We are crushing this exercise. I am loving it. We have 10 seconds, and then we'll get into that wide squat upright row. Keep getting those reps. Keep pushing yourself. Keep challenging yourself. We have 2, 1. Nice, get ready. Wide squat upright rows. Remember, lead with those elbows on those upright rows up towards your chin. In 2, 1, let's go. Deep into that squat, everybody. Keep that chest high. Keep that positive mindset. We are going to get through this workout today. Every single one of you. We're going to get stronger. We're going to finish. We have about 10 seconds, and then we'll get into those thrusters, our last 2 exercises of the day. Keep it up. We have 3, 2, 1. On to those thrusters. Get ready. Last minute of work. We've got this. 2, 1, let's go. Nice. Loving those thrusters at home. Loving the thrusters in the gym. Remember, slide bend in those knees. Bring those weights down to your shoulders. Get that full extension at the top. Keep it up, keep it up. We have about 10 seconds, and we'll get to our final exercise, those weighted sit-ups. Nice. We have 3, 2, 1. Grab that weight. Final exercise. Let's make it the best exercise of the day, everybody. 1 more to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Control those sit-ups, everybody. Make sure if you have those arms, that weight extended out, keep it, those arms extended as you're doing those sit-ups. Keep it up, keep it up. Hit those reps, flex those abs with those sit-ups. Pretend like you're blocking a punch. Less than 10 seconds, everybody. We are almost there. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Let's go ahead and get into our stretches. We're going to start off with that side child's pose, just like Janae is doing right there. So start with the child's pose and then push towards the side. Feel that stretch out in your upper body. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Word of the day today is love. We all love you guys, all our fit family. So hopefully you guys appreciate us as much as we appreciate you. Go ahead and switch sides with those side child's poses. Remember, word of the day is love. Couple announcements. We did have a change of schedule. We will now have for next week will be a trial. We will have 4:40 in the morning, 5:30, 6:20, 7:10 still at 8:40 and 9:30 in the morning. It will be on a trial basis. So as long as we fit capacity, we'll see how long we'll go. Also Monday through Thursday at the PM as well will be 4:30 and 5:20 PM for those. And then Friday and Saturdays will still remain the same, except for Friday, if it does reach capacity, we can adjust that as well. Next, I'll be the behind the back pull, just like Janae is doing right there. Extend those arms, feel that stretch out. And then once you're ready, go ahead and switch sides. And then also don't forget that our challengers of Week 3 product reports are due today at noon, so go and get that done. I'm excited for everybody that has reached phase 2. Awesome job on everybody reaching that next phase. For everybody else, just keep it up. Keep hitting that nutrition goal every day. Aim for hitting that goal so you can get into that phase 2 as well. And you go ahead and switch arms with those. Awesome job, everybody. For everybody at home, you can go ahead and unmute yourself if you want.
Thank you. Thanks, Travis. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you. What is it, this?